And let's see. All right. Okay, hello. Hello, everyone who is live here, and also everyone who is watching this recording on any platform. So I'm Christian, and we are here with the Liveminting team to create some NFTs for the Cardano Summit 2021. And we have prepared something very cool for the community. And the idea is today to show you how we use our technology to do this very cool stuff. Yeah, and get your feedback and comments, and hopefully have a good time. All right, so let's start with the. All right, so this is a Liveminting session. What is Liveminting? So Liveminting, we call Liveminting the process of creating NFTs live in real time with a real audience. And we like to do this with code by programming. That is something we are going to show today. So please also visit the Liveminting website. Here you will see the events we are doing and the technology we developed, some other stuff, and you can also register for giveaways and things like that. So all right, so I think we can start now. And can the team here confirm that you can hear me okay? And you can see my screen?
Yep.
Okay,
I can hear you
great.
fine.
All right. Okay, so let me close some things here. All right, so first of all, so what is Wolfram language? We talk about using Wolfram language for these things. And what is Wolfram language? So Wolfram language is the base of that technology we develop, and Wolfram language is what we call a computational language. We call that because we think that our language is useful for humans to communicate with other humans, and humans communicate with machines, and machines communicate with machines. So not only we want to show you cool stuff today, but we want to communicate stuff using our language. And yes, and what I'm using here, what's this thing here? So this is a Wolfram notebook. You probably have heard maybe of things like Jupyter notebooks, but we actually came up with this idea of notebooks like 33 years ago, which is basically our environment for writing Wolfram language code and executing. And yeah, you can go to this website and see a lot of things on how cool notebooks are. And we are actually very happy that other people find these notebooks useful. And I don't know, there have been some spin-offs of this technology, which I personally think is fine. But you can even find videos from the late 80s where we had these notebooks running in, I think it was the Apple II computer, and maybe the next computers. There's a video of Steve Jobs showing one of these notebooks, I remember. All right, so what can we do with Wolfram language? So it's a fully enabled computational language, and I can do very simple stuff like doing something like 1 + 1, but I can do other cool stuff, like let's say I can tell the language to generate some random integers and then tell the language to plot these integers as these, which is cool, it's fine. But our language also knows a lot about the real world. So it's a knowledge-based language. And so what can we do with that? So let's say I want to create a map connecting the place of birth of, let's say, Keanu Reeves, and let's do Lady Gaga. So our language knows that these are persons, and persons have a place of birth, and this place of birth have coordinates, and our language understands what coordinates are and can plot these maps. Our language knows how to generate this geodesic between the, I think this is Lebanon and New York. Yeah, so our language has all these knowledge base, and we can ask a lot of other stuff. So for example, let's say we can ask about who are the members of Radiohead, and yeah, our language knows about that, and also knows about this guy. So if we ask to provide an image of each member, we can easily get that, and a lot of other stuff, like if we get their albums, and Carla can provide more information here, but probably this includes albums and live albums and bootlegs and stuff
Looks
like
like a pretty complete list to me.
that. All right. Yeah, so our language knows a lot about the real world and many different areas of the human knowledge. So yeah, go to the website and see everything we can do. Please leave your comments below if you are watching this on YouTube or something. I'll try to answer all questions there. All right, but we are here to talk about NFTs and blockchain and all that. So what can we do with Wolfram language and blockchain? So our language is connected to different blockchains. So let's say we can ask here to provide some information about the current status of the Bitcoin blockchain. And so we see like the amount of blocks we have right now and the latest hash. And let's see, we can also ask about information about the latest Cardano block. So we have some, I don't know, some random, well, it's not random, but some information about this block, like the amount of total fees given in Lovelace, and it seems to be this the pool that created this block. So our language also provides computational data. That means that our language understands, for example, this amount of Lovelace. I should be able to convert these to, let's say, US dollars. And yeah, so this is the amount of fee included in this block. And I can use any other currency, like I can use, for example, Peruvian soles, and I should get this information here. And we can do the same thing with many other things. Now, let me see if I'm sharing my sound. All right, so let's do something weird. So let's take data from the last Bitcoin block and make some, I wouldn't say this is music, but some sounds. Well, this is just a fun example on how we can use the Wolfram language to use data from different sources, in this case, the Bitcoin blockchain, and create something cool. All right, so let's go to NFTs. So a way to identify NFTs is by their fingerprint. And so I got just one random fingerprint here, and let me set this to Cardano because we are doing this today in the context of the Cardano Summit 2021 that should start tomorrow. And all right, so we have this function. And when I say function, I mean this, which is it's like a little program that does a very specific task. So in this case, this function will return, let's see. All right, so it's returning information about this NFT. And the NFTs are tokens, are assets in the Cardano blockchain. So we can inspect more things. If you are not super familiar with all these things here, one thing we want to get is the token mints property, which will return information about the transaction that minted this NFT. And with that transaction, we should be able to see more stuff related to this NFT. So for example, we see the date, when this was minted, and actually we can do, since our language has knowledge about the world, we can do something like get the timestamp and see how many. Yeah, it was minted 2 days ago. All right. So, but we care more about right now. About the NFT. We want to see the crazy images people are doing with NFTs. So that's what is stored here in the metadata of the NFT. And so we see stuff like, seems it's called Children of Acid, and it has some other information. For example, these attributes that they seem to describe what some properties about this NFT, but we still haven't seen the NFT. So what people usually do is following the standard. That's what is called the SIP25 standard, I think. What people do is they upload an image to IPFS. So IPFS, if you don't know about IPFS, so IPFS is it's a distributed storage service and a network. So it's like I don't know, like a public distributed Dropbox or something like that. So you can upload files to this network, and they get identified by a unique ID, which is called the content ID. And actually, IPFS is designed for addressability. So because your content ID is constructed based on the content of your file. So basically, reading all the bytes in your files. If you change just like 1 byte or 1 bit, it's going to be different. So that the idea behind this is that it's not like websites. Like if you change the content of a website, the link stays the same. Here, not so. This is made for addressability, and the same guys who make these protocol labs, they also have something called Filecoin that will work, or it's currently working together with IPFS. And this one is a blockchain, and this is designed for persistence. So combining addressability and persistence, you get a very interesting network to store stuff. All right, so this is what like kind of the address of the image on IPFS. So we have this very nice external storage download function that knows how to interact with IPFS, and will download the image. So we should be able to see the Children of Acid. All right. Okay, so let's do something. Let's make our AI. So we have all these AI functions to do stuff. So, all right. So what basically our language thinks that this is Dora the Explorer. I don't know if anyone have comments about this. Let's see. So I can run this web image search and the language will search for images from Dora the Explorer. All right, so I guess that our language thinks Children of
because of
Acid.
the hair.
Yeah, it's because of the hair. I think that's it. Well, yeah, I guess maybe Dora is a Children of Acid. All right, so let's see the attributes and let's make something. I know this is just some random code to display these properties with random colors, whatever. So, all right, so this is telling us, this is showing the metadata of this NFT. So we expect this metadata to describe some properties of the NFTs. For example, it says background, blue eye, which I guess this is a blue eye, and it it's telling us that it's uncommon. I guess there are also some properties that are common or rare or unique, stuff like that. So it says eyes, big eyes, small eyes. It's probably, I don't know, these things maybe. So the kids, purple alien. Well, I see purple kids. So, and kids eyes, clear far stack. I have no idea what's a far stacker. Shaping. You may know what's that.
I might know because I just Googled it.
Oh,
it's a four-studio album from Belgian electronic band Lords of Acid.
All right, I thought it was a word. Let's see. Okay, yeah, makes sense. So these are the lords of acid, and these are the children of acid, right? Okay, so that I don't know what's I see now. So they have these eyes, the clear far stalker, which I guess is this star here, and I see a star here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, what else? They have the banner, which is this thing in the background, which is rare, striped. Yeah, I guess, yeah, this metadata makes sense. So we have also designed, well, we are doing that now. And please, for the people who are here, please send your comments. I see a comment saying, I loving these children of acid. Yeah, they look pretty nice. So we can actually explore more of these children of acid with Wolfram Language. So maybe we'll write a blog post about children of acid. All right, so let's go to our NFTs. So we are making these for, so there's this Cardano Summit event happening these days. And so we wanted to make something nice for, not only for the event, but for the community, which is the main part around the event. So we had our design team and other people here. By the way, I haven't introduced the panelists here. So we have Carla, Chapin, John, and Piero, who are part of the live minting effort at Wolfram. All right, so what's the idea behind our NFT? So we have, I'm gonna use just an image of my human face. And so we had our design team making these nice frames, like for playing cards or something like that. And so the NFTs we are going to create later, the ones we are going to give away to people who register. I'm going to show that in a moment, but you will get something like this. But we are having we are using a probability distribution to distribute all these different frames and people to get, you know, like the rare and common and unique frames. But right now what I want to show you more is the process on like how we create these NFTs. And yeah, I can give you an insight of what we are going to do for the rest of the community. So we have this Cardano Eyes function, which is, again, it's a little program that takes an image, which is this thing here, and we'll add some stuff. So let's see. So if I run this, I should get the image I'm gonna use for the NFT. So for people who got this web form to upload their image, you will get something like this, but with a different frame. And I'll show those frames. But right now, since we are minting stuff for Wolfram people, we are going to use our custom frame. And let me see, I think I have it here. So it's this in this web form, you can choose to upload your face, or you can go anonymous. So if you go the anonymous way, you'll get some random image from this collection of very distinguished pets who happen to be the pets of the people here in this event. Right, so you're all gonna get one of these random creatures. All right, so how do we make this kind of effect? Like how does the Cardano Eyes make all these? So it's using one of our AI tools to detect facial features. And I'm just gonna show like real quick the basic things behind this algorithm. So it uses a find faces function, and something you probably want to know about the Wolfram language is that we have a very nice documentation. So if you go to the documentation of find faces, you'll see here a lot of information and example on how to use this function and like different options and applications, stuff like that. So yeah, so the find faces returns the coordinates of, actually, let's see right now, returns the coordinates of the bounding box the AI detected. So this is so making this rectangle here. But what we want to do is not only use this bounding box, but also to, let's see, also to detect the left eye and the right eye. So if we do something like this, let's see, yeah, so this is detecting the eyes here in this image. And there are some other like geometrical tricks to, so what we do then is we have this laser eyes PNG file that instead of using just this blue disk here, we use the laser eyes. But what I like about this thing, and that there was the creation of Jeremy of the design team. So he does this nice math trick using the this bounding box and like the difference between the heights of the eyes, and yeah, using some math functions to get the angle between the eyes, and that's how we can get the laser eyes in the correct orientation. So yeah, I mean, that's, you have the basic thing here, and I encourage you to just go and try with our language to get this effect. That's homework for people here. And also in the NFT, you'll get this QR code. So when you scan this QR code, it should take you, if you use your own image and of a human face, it will take you to so I was telling about these notebooks here. We also have cloud notebooks, which is basically the same idea, but running in our Wolfram cloud. So you will get a notebook. I can probably show some of those later. Yeah, describing this process, but using your image. So you have like a custom notebook for your image, right? So we
this.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just going to jump in a little bit.
Yeah,
this
please.
John. That might also be a really good idea for the hackathons that we have coming up, as far as creating, functionality for people to do NFTs of their faces, objects, other sorts of things. It would be really cool. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, I agree. We are recording this, so yeah, taking notes. All right, so remember we were exploring this, and people are very quiet here. You can speak. Right, so we were exploring these children of acid, and remember we are seeing this metadata. So we want to have something like that for our NFT. So we actually work with Piero on creating, and I should have the notebook here, one sec. All right. So this is our kind of design notebook where we started to draft the how we want the metadata to look like. So there are some mandatory fields or properties NFT should have, like this, and then we came up with these attributes to describe like different properties of the NFT. So we also designed, so the asset name will be something like this. That means Cardano Laser Eyes. The name will have the, so since we are going to create this sequentially, they will have a number here. For the description of the NFT, we're gonna use the name people provided. So in this form page that people use to submit their images, they have to write down their name. So something like this, you'll get this name here. And yeah, so all right, so the idea here is for us to decide what kind of things we want to add to these. I mean, this is what we thought with Piero, but please let us know if you have better ideas. So one of the things, and this is an idea that came from Liane, who I don't think she's here right now. So she suggested that we should use our artificial intelligence to name these frames. So let me show you. So these are the frames we have for the community. So you have frames like, I don't know, like this one. Looks like wood or something. You have these, I like these ones because they look kind of like Outrun. This one this one have cellular automata here. I don't know which rule, but it's probably rule 30 or rule 110. Yeah, so we have these different, I think there are 30 frames here. So as you can see, they have like different colors and styles. So to for our AI to name these things, or to get something out of these frames. So what we thought was that we can use the dominant colors function. The dominant colors function, what it does is you provide, let's say you provide this image here, and it will return the list of dominant colors from that image. So this is still running. All right, so we got these colors from the different frames here. So let's say if we go to this one here, yeah, so this one has some purple, so it detected purple here, or I don't know, it's detecting the colors in these frames. So all right, so we have the colors, and now we are going to use what is called the nearest color name function, which what it does is going to read these colors and try to find a color name for these things. So let's see. And by the way, this, all right, it's here, but this image, I mean, this function comes from the Wolfram function repository, which is this public repository where people can submit functions, and you can also use the function, like use it directly from our language. You just like click here, and you can use the function here. All right, so this function here got the names of the colors, right? And yeah, that's what we thought. So we thought, all right, let's use the, let me do something first. All right, so let's use these colors with web image search. So for example, this one, this is one of the lists here. And I don't know, let's see what we can find on the web if we use this string here. So, all right. I don't know. Let's do something like take the first. Yeah, let Eyepatch. Well, our language thinks this is an Eyepatch, and this is what came from the color. So that's kind of the idea on how we are going to name these different frames for the ones we are going to use for the community. So I know, I guess this frame has type Eyepatch, or well, yeah, whatever. So, and how we are going to distribute these all these frames. So we had Jesus from our team working on this Fibonacci-like distribution. So basically, what we are doing here is constructing this probability distribution for the 30 frames we're going to use and create. So each number here will represent a frame, and yeah, and we're gonna give like the first person will get frame number 3, and the second one frame number 7, and this should follow this probability. So some frames are very common, like the ones here, and some here are unique or extremely uncommon. So I guess, John, we plan to also write a blog post about this, right?
Maybe we'll write a blog post.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
maybe in the future. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think it's fun to provide this information in a more like, I don't know, scientific-ish kind of way. Sorry, you were saying something, John?
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Sorry, there's like some feedback. Maybe we'll write a big blog one on the next one.
Yeah. All right. So we want to mint these NFTs for our team here. And what we do when we want to accumulate data is we have this very nice piece of technology, which is called the Wolfram data drop. So you have, let's say, sensors, or you have web form or a Raspberry Pi, whatever that you can have collecting data. And you can upload and save this data in our data drop, which is basically like small databases where you can, yeah, save any kind of arbitrary data. So we use this to, let's see. Yeah, we use this to collect the data from our team. And so when you see a data set of a data bin, you see stuff like this. So yeah, this is the people who registered their addresses and names and images for our internal NFT minting, and people from the community are doing something like this, but in a different data bin. And let me show you. So I have this. So remember, I told you that you have this QR code in your NFT. So when you scan that QR code, it will take you to this notebook here with the image. So in this case, we have the image from Greta from IOHK, and this shows you what I did before. I show you how the basic things on how you can create this effect. So yeah, that's kind of cool. All right, so let's mint the NFTs, I guess. So let's do a first test. I'm gonna offer myself for
Christian. You know what we forgot? Vitally, we need to find the sound file.
Oh,
that Stephen
yeah. Yeah, Stephen wanted to things that we should have a sound that plays every time we mint something, like a bell or, oh, I think he recorded his voice doing something like that. Yeah, we can add that in the post-production of this video. All right, so let's repeat the same process we did with the frames for the communities. But remember, we have this frame, very nice frame, for our own NFTs. So yeah, let's do this nearest color name of this thing. And it finds red, black, white, and green. So let's do a web image search of this. And let's see what happens. All right, so we get, I guess this is a flag of Jordan. Am I right?
I think so.
So if I do image identify, all right, so again, for people here, what we are trying to decide right now is our NFT will have a type, right? And this type needs a name. So that's what we are trying to decide now. So please speak if you don't agree with this. So I don't know, flag is kind of boring. We can do something like, let's say, broader concepts, emblem. I know, what do you think? Should we call the type of our NFT emblem, flag, or any other idea?
Emblem sounds fun.
Emblem, yeah?
Had it said Jordan, I think that would have been a cool name too.
Oh, Jordan?
Yeah.
Type Jordan?
No, I think Jordan probably has strong copyright
Connotation.
protection or trademark.
True. That is true.
Like, what do you think of when someone says Jordans? I think of the shoes.
Definitely.
I want to see if this, oh, it thinks it's a flag. I was hoping that it was going to say pillow. I like emblem. I mean, it's kind of related to, no, it has our logo here. I don't know. Do you guys agree?
I like
agree.
emblem over flag.
Yeah, definitely better.
Yeah, same.
All right. Okay, so we are going to use the mint NFT function. We did a test yesterday with Piero and Choriza, my cat. Yeah, we minted number 0 yesterday. Right, so we want to, so I should have my picture here. Okay, and where's this? Right, so we want to do, I mean, right now we are doing this by hand, but we are of course not doing this by hand. Later when we mint all these NFTs for the community, we are gonna do this with, like, programmatically, not doing this one by one, but we are doing this because it's, yeah, I think it's more fun to do it by hand right now as a way to show people how we do this. All right, so we have a, so let me explain the function. So this function comes from, also comes from our repository. Where's the repository? Let's see. All right, it's here. So this is a function we designed and developed to mint NFTs on the Cardano blockchain. So we are actually using an updated version of this function because we are now complying with this CIP25 metadata standard. So yeah, we'll soon publish an update of this function. But yeah, basically what you can do with this function is, yeah, you can describe the different properties of your NFT, provide an image, and the function will take care of the rest
Can we someday make this function available via an API?
Yeah, sure thing. So creating APIs in the Wolfram language is super easy. Like if you, all right, let me show you just one quick example. So let's say I want to make an API that returns integers from, oh, no. Let's call this n. It's going to be an integer. And yeah, we're going to say that the API will return a random integer from 1 to the number I provide. So if I deploy this to our cloud here, I do something like random integer. That's it. So if I go to my terminal here, I'm not longer using Wolfram language, I'm using a Linux terminal. So I'm going to curl this thing and say n equals, I don't know, 1, 2, 3. Ah, why I'm not, huh? Well, these are kind of things that happen live. I don't know why I'm not getting the result.
The permissions.
Oh yeah, permissions. It should be public. Let's try again. Yep. So I get here the random number. So yeah, that's basically how what you need to do to create an API in Wolfram language. And but I'm going to delete this thing right now. Yeah, so yeah, definitely, John, we can expose this as an API. All right, so back to the NFT. So we were discussing about the metadata. So so we said that it was going to be type emblem. And all right, so we came up with this name aura for the colors. The AI is, well, it's not an AI, I think it's just some function that is detecting the dominant color. So in our case, we have these. Are these the same? I think they are the same. Red, black, white, green. Yeah. All right. And we also want to come up with a name for what we call rarity. So this should describe in words what this thing I showed you before, the probability distribution is doing. So let's say these ones will probably be called very common, and these ones will be called super rare. I don't know. But in our case, the Wolfram NFTs are, I mean, they are not unique because there's not going to be just one, but how do we say it's almost unique?
Rare?
But rare is still not super unique. I mean, something more rare than rare, almost unique. I mean,
Special.
unique is special, very special, very unique. I don't know. Yeah,
extremely rare.
Extremely rare.
But when you say rare, it still sounds like it could be obtainable.
Yeah.
But these are like completely unobtainable, right?
Right.
Unusual or unconventional?
I mean, I guess we are kind of unconventional people, right? So I mean, I don't think everyone right now is minting NFTs live. So I like unconventional. Unconventional. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know. I like that. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's fine.
And yeah, and also we had, this is not here, but So people use these cards, these NFTs. So there are some games where they use these cards as yeah, to play some games, and some cards have like special superpowers or stuff like that. So yeah, I thought we should also have these, and I think it's here. We should also have these. Well, no, it's not here, but I think we came up with this yesterday when we created the test NFT. So yeah, choose your superpower. I started thinking about your superpower because if we turn this into a game, we of course want to have superpowers. So I'm going to create my superpower is called Spellfire, and this is based on. So there's this. Actually, let's try to search it right now. So there's this thing called Spellfire in the Dungeons and Dragons role-playing game. So in one of the worlds there, yeah. So there's a thing called Spellfire that is something the goddess of magic kind of gives just to very, very, very unique people, and it's like a superpower that there's a trilogy of books about this, and yeah, I'm a huge fan of these books and the world where this happens. And the legend says that only one people can have this superpower in this world, but yeah, when you read the novels and you read other books, you find out that that's just a legend, that more people can have this, but it's something extremely rare. So yeah, it's a very special thing people can have in this world. So since we are doing this with programming languages, yeah, I thought Spellfire will be a nice superpower for me. And what else? Yeah, so start thinking about your superpowers, right? So this time block thing. So we have the 420 0000. All right, so this is telling the blockchain that the NFT, yeah, that we will not be able to mint more NFTs of this type after this. This is an epoch or a slot. This is a slot, right, Piero?
Yes, slot number.
Oh, I see a comment here from saying mixed words. A la rare, almost rare. Yeah, I like that one too. We can. I'll save that word for the community frame. So I'm taking note of this. All right. So yeah, this is a slot. So after a slot is a measurement of time in the Cardano blockchain. So after this slot, we will happen around, I think, November 1st, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, after November 1st, we will not be able to mint or change anything from this NFT. So once we start minting today, we kind of still have some time to make more NFTs, or even following the current metadata standard, we can kind of change something as a metadata. But yeah, we want that to stop happening on November 1st. And yeah, that's it. So all right, so we need the address. So here, what you can fear is the address that will receive this this NFT. In my case, I'm going to use, so let me show you here. I like to use the Nami wallet. And so if I go to like receive, I copy this address, I have these NFTs here. This is the NFT we minted yesterday. And so let's see. the address here. Yeah. I think it's the same one. All right, so this is my address, and this is a private key. So we created a private key to generate these NFTs, and these should be, let me just double check. All right, so let me show you what can we do with this. So if we are not completely sure about this, we can do something like, we can create the address of this private key and do something like blockchain address data, and see, yeah, so see some details about our address. And here, this is a symbolic representation of our private key. So I don't mind showing this here, because I mean, you can't read our private key just by looking at this, but our private key is inside here. So that's cool, because we can show these kind of things without worrying about security issues. All right, so yeah, this is our address. We funded this address with some ADA to mint these NFTs. So just let me sure the private key is here. And yeah, anything else we are missing, Piero? I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so since we are not always super sure, we have this, you have this option that's called preview. So if preview goes to true, that means that it will show you a preview of your NFT. Let's see. All right, so yeah, it seems to be working. So something we like to do to check this is, so we take this blockchain transaction. Let's just verify. Sorry, it's the metadata, I guess.
Yes, capitalize.
Oh, sorry. Right. So this is a preview of the metadata we are going to use. And yeah, I think looks good, right?
Yes, this is the JSON interpretation.
Right. So
Wolfram
this should actually look like something like
I believe the 721 is an integer here.
yeah, also so something like this.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's a JSON file. All right. Yeah, I guess we are ready to mint this. And okay, let's try. So if you change this to false, there's no. Oh, yeah. I was going to mint my NFT without the frame and the Cardano Eyes. So I want to do actually this. So I'm going to use the image and my name. So this third parameter is the one that generates the QR code. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to use just this one here. We almost minted the wrong NFT. And yeah, so one thing about this function, and we have to update this. So this is kind of misleading, because we originally thought of this as a thumbnail, but then after reading more of the metadata standards, yeah, we thought about redesigning these. So the thumbnail is just not the thumbnail, but the actual image. And you'll be able to add more files if you want to add more things that are not images. All right, so I think we are ready now. And okay, so okay, let's go. Okay. So let's check. Let's do blockchain transaction. And we want the message hash. So this is the transaction ID. And if we do blockchain transaction data, let's see if the, yeah, it's already in the blockchain. So if we go to, oh, let's see the metadata. See everything fine. Yeah, we can. So actually, it's to show you how IPFS works. So this image should be now in the IPFS network. So if we go to, let me show you. Sorry, I got the wrong. Where is this? Oh, yeah, I see what's happening here. All right, so let's try with, yeah, so if I go to this Piñata gateway, now you can see the image here. And there are other gateways like, for example, Cloudflare, they have their IPFS node. So yeah, I'm downloading the same image from different nodes. And now let's go to Pool PM. So this is a website that shows the NFTs created on the Cardano blockchain. And I don't know, let's see, we should be able to, oh, I'm here. Yeah. So this means it worked, I guess. We have the, yeah, we have the description here, all the attributes. What else can we check? Yeah, we have our policy. It says that it will be locked on this date. And now let's take a look at my wallet. And I hope it's here. Let's see. Yeah, it's here. So good. So we are gonna do the same thing. Yeah, let's use some of these NFTs here. All right, so who wants to go next? Carla, you want to go next?
Sure.
All right, so I have the, let me get the data set here. And so again, we're gonna do this programmatically. But for now, let's do, I should be able to get your original image. Oh, I'm using another account, one sec. Okay. All right. So
this is very cool.
Yeah. So yeah, let's use your image here and your name, and you have, well, I see here that you got your notebook. So Let's see.
Pretty cool.
Yes. And I have your address here. Okay, so this is going to be number two. Number two. Let me put your address here. Oops. So this is the one I got from yeah, from you. And I mean, again, it will be crazy if we do this by hand for 500 or 1,000 NFTs, but we're doing this just for this event. All right, so you are number two. You are not me. You are. Oops.
But I think too, it shows like the power of Wolfram Language again, because we can do all this stuff programmatically, and like we are connecting Wolfram forms. It's using a lot of Wolfram tech all the way through.
Yeah. All right, Carla. Did you think about your superpower?
Something with flight, I think, would be good. So I don't know. I like how yours has like script fire. I don't know what mine can have with flight. It could just be boring and just be flight. What can we do?
I mean, you can do something like aerial stuff.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking like aerial. What goes with aerial? It goes flight.
Aerial dance.
Sure, let's do that. That's cool.
All right. Yeah, anything else we need to change? I mean, we are all getting the same type, the same aura, the rarity. We're just changing the name, and yeah. I mean, let's do a preview of this. Oh, we want the metadata. Yeah, seems to be good. All right, so you are number two. We have your address, and yeah, let's go. Do you have your Nami wallet there, Carla?
Yes, but it seems to have.
It's probably empty right now.
Okay, the only thing is that it is asking me to, in a sense, like log in again.
All right, try to log in, and I'll just mint this. So you're number two. All right, let's go.
I'll confirm once I have it, once I'm in.
Okay. This is probably still not ready in the blockchain, so it will take some seconds. Actually, let's go here and see. Oh, you're here. The images sometimes take a while to.
You should take a screenshot too on Pool PM, because doesn't it disappear?
Yeah, it only shows like the last, I don't know, day or minutes or. But yeah, I can see you in the. All right, so well, we are recording this, so I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. So can you confirm, Carla, that you got
the login?
Your wallet?
Yeah, I'm trying to access, but it takes a while to type all these words.
And if we do something like this. So just to show you how the QR code works, let's try to do barcode recognize. Yeah, it shows this website that should take you to this notebook. Yeah, showing how to create this. Oh, I broke the images. Anyway, all right, so let's go.
Now you need to wear your shirt again.
All right, so who goes next? Let's take a look at the. Oh, someone is using. Can users use the Daedalus wallet? I think so. I haven't had a lot of experience with that wallet because yeah, I had some issues installing that on my computer, but I think the Daedalus wallet supports NFTs. I've tried with a Yoroi wallet as well, and it shows the assets, but it still doesn't show the image of the NFT. I don't know if I need to update something. All right, so we have Carla. Next one in the list is Chapin. So Chapin, are you ready for this?
I am ready.
All right, so let me get your image here. Where are you? Oh, you tried 3 times.
Yeah, it went a little weirdly.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna use the last image.
It told me that my first one wasn't a person, so I felt good about that.
Okay. All right, let's try this. So you got the robot saying that. Oh, I like this one.
That's a lot of fun. I like
it. All right, are you happy with this? You want to change anything?
I like that.
All right. Yeah, I like that too. Okay, so you are number 3. Do you like number 3? It's kind of a special number.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right. Any change to your name?
No.
All right. So superpower.
I wanted to do fearless, but that doesn't sound very fun. What kind of word can we throw in with fearless?
Void of fear.
You have nothing to fear but me. I am fear itself. Oh, fear itself. This sounds like a good.
I like that. Fear itself. Okay, I have your. So you also got a Nami wallet?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anything else we need to change? Do you like your NFT?
Yes, I like it.
Do you like your special power, fear itself? Yeah. And yeah, and I can confirm this is the address you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to see? Do a preview or just live dangerously and execute this?
Let's live dangerously because fear is not a.
Of course.
Not in the picture.
All right, I think it worked. Let's see here. And let's wait for, oh, I'm using, let's try this one. All right, so you're here and all right, let's see if you are already in the blockchain. Yeah. So did we miss you here? Let's try refreshing this. By the way, Carla, did you confirm you got this in your
Yes,
wallet?
I was able to access my wallet and the NFT is there.
Well, Carla is here. We are waiting for.
It showed up in my wallet.
Oh, it's in
So
your
that's
wallet.
cool.
So
Yeah,
yeah. I don't know why it's not. Oh, it's here.
there it is.
All right. So it kind of took a while. I also like this one. I saw this the other day. Next time we'll make rooms so we can use our superpowers there. All right. So yeah, seems to be working here.
That is
You
so
have
cool.
your fear itself. Yeah. All right. So who goes next? I think John is next. Yeah. All right. So let me get your image here. And we have your published notebook. All right. Oh, you didn't include Mars in the picture.
No, because it's human only.
Yeah, I've seen people uploading images of their pets, and sometimes our AI actually recognizes the eyes there, and that's the laser eyes. And well, I see one that was kind of weird because it detected one eye of a dog, but the nose was detected as the other eye, so it was kind of a weird laser eyes. It was like a laser nose. All right, so John, do you know your superpower?
Yes, invincibility.
All right, so you have to.
I should actually be like lightning invincibility. So it's like not only be invincible, but shoot out lightning.
Lightning invincibility. Is that, oops, invincibility. Am I writing this correctly? I don't know.
I don't know. I can't see.
All right, let's confirm this. I guess it's spelled correctly. Aura of invincibility. Okay, lightning invincibility. All right, I have your address here. Let's see. Yeah, seems to be. And is this a NAMI wallet, John?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to change?
No, that's fine.
All right. So your number 4. Right. Let's go. Okay. So we should be able to see you, I guess, here. So we have also our own IPFS node, but I always want to be sure that all nodes are connecting and getting the the data. All right, you are in the blockchain, and here's John. Yeah, now you are an NFT.
Yay!
All right, so last but not least, we have
I can't check.
Piero. Oh, you can check
I'm at the airport.
the wallet. All right, so let's try with Piero. I'm going to use your last image, Piero, because I know you tried
Yeah.
many times.
The last one I used my last name also.
Oh, this is not the last one.
Does it? Can I see the name? The
I have yours with. I mean, I can add your name. I don't see it in the data set, but I can add your last name here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else you want to?
No, that's great.
All right. So we have your number 5. All right. So do you have your superpower ready?
I think I want something like funny or useless, like acid sweat or something like that. Or I don't know, self-deprecation. Do that one, self-deprecation. I like that one.
Does it use a hyphen or?
Yeah, sure.
Like this?
Yeah. Like we don't have a context where we are going to use this, right? So
not right now. I mean, the idea is to come up with something eventually where we can use these superpowers. So
yeah, that's fine. That's
yeah.
my address.
Okay. So you are number 5.
Yes.
You have your name, you have your superpower, and yeah, let's go.
Maybe it would be fun in the future to get powers assigned to us, just to see what we get. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think we yeah, we should probably give a bit of superpowers to people from that community who are going to get the other NFTs. Just for us, I mean, if we are the only ones with superpowers, we have to fight against us, right? And I don't want to fight you, so let's have some supervillains outside with also superpowers. All right, so let's see here. Let's see if you are in the blockchain. Oh, you're not yet in the blockchain. And let's see if we have more questions here. All right, and remember, if you are watching this on YouTube or something, just leave your questions and comments, and I'll try to get all of these and answer everything I can. And if you are on Twitter, use the Cardano Laser Eyes hashtag or Liveminting hashtag. You can tag me on Twitter if you want me to ask. If you want to ask questions, you want me to answer, please do that. All right, so
I got it.
See it in your wallet. All right,
Yeah.
so also like this
Looks
one.
cool.
Great, so it worked. And you're not Jason. I know how much time it takes this website to refresh, but yeah, so we made it. And so yeah, next in the afternoon we have a session mint these NFTs for the community, the ones we are going to give away for free. And yeah, I hope you had fun watching this. Please go to our websites, go to Twitter, use the hashtags, and also once you get your Cardano Laser Eyes NFT, or even from the preview. So yeah, use it on Twitter to show your support for Cardano and all these cool things we are doing. So just let me refresh this to see. Well, you'll appear here. Oh, you're here. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we made it. And anything else you guys want to say? John, something that I'm missing? And I should probably save this notebook and publish it to the
No,
cloud.
I guess see you at the summit, or may have already met you at the summit by the time you see this.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. And thank you for panelists here and people who attended the session. It was pretty fun. I think everything worked, which is good. And again, please leave your comments, subscribe, and do everything people do on social media so we can interact with you. All right, so thank you and see you next time. Happy minting.